everybody, I'm Chelsea and I'm so grateful you chose to watch this video today. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a 3-strand twist out and I really love the results. It's definitely not as hard as you think and I'm gonna try to break it down so you can figure out how to do it. But yeah, definitely give me a thumbs up if you end up liking the video. Comment down below any questions you have and let's get started. I'm starting on freshly washed hair and I'm gonna first moisturize with this Shea Moisture, Manuka Honey, and Mafura Oil Intensive Hydration Leave-In. And you can see it's very thick and very moisturizing. I always put my hair into braids after I wash so it's easier to style it and it's already detangled. So I'm just gonna start with the Twist and Defining Cream from the same line, and I split each braid into half and then I split that section into 3 before I started my 3-strand twist. So I hadn't done a 3-strand twist out in a minute, so it took me a second to get back the hang of it. Like that's why you can kind of see my face is concentrating pretty hard. So the first one I had to get myself together, remember how to do it, but then the second one I was like, oh yeah, this is not as hard as you might make it out to be. So I'm gonna go in a little bit more detail, but I just finished up the first 2, so that was one of my braids. Total I have 6 braids on each side and I split each of them into 2, so I'm gonna have 24 twists in total, and you can see they have more strands than the 2-strand twist out, so it's gonna give you more definition in the end. So okay, so you split your section into 3 as if you were going to do a braid, but you're going to bring the section all the way. Okay, so it's in my right hand, but it's, when you look at it, it looks like the hand on the left, but that strand of hair is gonna go over both of the other strands. So you're bringing it from one side all the way to the other side. And yeah, once you get it, your hand will be like, okay, I know what I'm doing, and you won't have to think about it too much. Like, don't think too much into it. But okay, again, so if you were gonna do a braid, you would take that section all the way to the left and put it in the middle. You see the difference? So you're taking it and putting it in the middle instead of going all the way over. But that's not what you want to do. You want to take it and not go in the middle, but you want to go over both of the strands. Not in the middle, but over both of the strands. And that'll keep you from accidentally braiding it instead of twisting it. When I wore my hair out, I got a lot of compliments and people were like, what did you do? And I was like, 3-strand twist, and they were like, oh, girl, every time I try that I end up braiding it. Like, you see, you might accidentally put it in the middle, but no, you want to go over both strands. So that's something you might come across like as a problem with trying to do this style, is accidentally braiding it instead of twisting it. But I feel like I said, your hands will take over, your fingers will take over, and as long as you don't think about it too much, then you'll get it fine. So to stretch the twists, I'm going to twirl them around my fingers in the direction that I twisted them, so like towards the right, and then pin them down stretched out on the opposite side of my head, so that once it dries, I'll still have my length. My hair is like at the awkward length phase right now, so I don't know, some styles might look funny because my hair is not tapered, it's all the same length. So I'm just doing this to stretch the style and give myself more length. So I just tied that up, and I actually left these in for 2 days. I just wore a scarf over my head, and once I took out the bobby pins, I was like, okay, they kind of stretched, but I wasn't sure about the definition that I was gonna get. But you can see it was bomb. So the way I unravel the twist is to twist it in the opposite direction to like release it a little bit, and then kind of pull it apart gently. And I was very hyped with this definition. So I just released all of the twists, and then once I release all of them, then I'm just gonna separate for more volume. And the way I separate is to like stretch out the section and then see where it naturally separates, and then from the end of the twist, not from the root, is where I'm gonna pull it apart. And that just helps create less frizz. And I don't know whether it was the product that I used, the fact that I stretched it, or the fact that these are 3-strand twists, but I barely had any frizz with this style. And yeah, I like my stuff to be really defined, not a whole lot of frizz. Depends on the mood, but I feel like this came out bomb. I just took my comb and picked out the roots a little bit, and this style lasted me an entire week. And the only reason I took it down then was because I had to wash my hair. It could have lasted longer. Like, my definition was still there, just like it was the first day. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it made sense. Definitely leave a comment down below if it did not make sense. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to my channel. Check out some of my other videos, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.